Hi, my name is Marcus Williams, and today I will be teaching you the fundamentals of American football. What is American football, you ask? American football, in American sport, use an oval-shaped ball, this right here. You have two different teams. We got team one, team two. Basically, two teams battle to see who can get into the end zone of each other the most. End zones would be like, this would be an end zone, this would be, field would be on this side, or Jordan's field, his touchdown end zone will be down there. Now, before a football game usually starts, they have a coin flip. Regular quarter, anything. I think actually like professional football, like NFL and stuff, they have an actual coin that they have that's like a, can't tell, but we're just gonna use a nickel. We're not even rich enough to have a coin. But look, so basically what it is, they'll have both teams, the referee will have both teams come up, one standing over here, one standing over here. The away team gets to pick heads or tails, and it's just, this is how it's usually done, like this.
Tails.
Tails. Kimani's away team, so he picked tails. Tails it is. If it lands on tails and he picked it tails,
Receive.
then he gets to choose if he wants to receive or defer. Defer means that they kick the ball off, but they get the ball at halftime. So he chose to receive. Jordan will be kicking, and he will be receiving. But halftime, Jordan will get the ball. Come on, let's go. Now, what would happen in a football game was the team who was kicking would have to kick to the opposite team, and basically how it goes and what it looks like is they have a kicking tee that it will sit in, but we don't have ours today. I'm gonna hold the ball for my son, and he's going to receive it. Okay, switch sides. But yeah, he's a better kicker though, so we're just gonna kick. No, when you kick the ball, pretty basic. My son is the actual kicker on his team. This is gonna show you what it looks like. There's a difference between kicking and punting, and right now this is a kick off.
That's how you ready. That's how you ready.
Nice kick. All right, now we're starting our football game. Kimani just kicked the ball to Jordan. He was defense. Jordan is offense, right? Because he's receiving the ball. That means he has the ball first. So, with that being said, how do we transition from the kick to offense, right? Now, it depends on if the person who receives the ball either catches it and decides to run with it, or he can catch it and take a knee, and the team will have to start off at the 20-yard line. Now, when you are on offense, you have 4 tries to get 10 yards, and that's called a successful conversion. The quarterback, who is the person who you see hiking the ball, who's throwing it and doing all that, he's the captain of the offense, and he's going to be the one who brings everybody in a huddle and tells the play, make sure everybody lined up, and then he's going to hike the ball, and it's up to him to get everybody down the field. Now, what that looks like, all right, come over here. Say I'm the quarterback, right? My sons are the wide receivers. This is considered the offense. We only have 3 people, but usually on both sides, there's 11 players on each side. 11 players on offense, 11 players on defense. And I'm gonna have my sons run you some routes right now to show you what offensive play will look like. My son Kimani changed to defense, and my son Jordan is the wide receiver, which is the person who catches the ball. You ready?
Yeah.
Set, cut. Now let's say me and Jordan, see how Jordan just dropped the ball, right? That will be considered an incomplete pass, which will mean it will make it second down. We have 2 more downs after that to try to make it 10 yards. So let's say that we didn't, me and Jordan couldn't, we were unsuccessful to get the ball down the field. We would end up having to punt the ball. And punting is basically like giving the ball over to the other side because you couldn't move with it. So this is what punting looks like. Go ahead, Kimani, show them what punting looks like. There's a difference between kicking the ball off and punting it. A punt is when you've tried 4 times and you can't make it, and you hold the ball and you kick it off. Usually it's like a play. And kicking is special teams, the game off, or starting off a new possession. So go ahead, show them what it is. That's a punt, guys. Now, it's very windy and very cold out here, so he usually does way better than that, but that was a pretty nice kick. Now, we just punted the ball off, okay? So what does that mean? That means that Jordan is now on offense, and guess what? Me and Kimani are on defense. What is defense, you ask? Defense means basically we have to stop the other team from getting in our end zone. What does that look like? Come over here. I said before, offense has 11 players, defense has 11 players. The difference between offense and defense is it's up to them to just stop the ball from moving. They're not supposed to let the ball move from past their first few people they have. Now, how defense is ran, like I said before, quarterback is the captain of the offense. Well, the defense also has a captain. It can usually be the middle linebacker or it can be the safety. Now, what is the middle linebacker? What is the safety? Those are just special backs. Special backs are the people who are in the backfield. They're your last line of defense, basically. Your safety is your really last line. He's the last man in the back. So if the offense get past the safety 10 times out of 10, it's over. Now, what does defense look like? Take us three, right? We're the defensive line. We should stop any running plays that come up to us. Now, if we take a step back, now we're behind those three. Imagine if there were still three back there. We're behind those three. They're the second line of defense. You're the linebacker. You might have a middle linebacker, which Kimani is. You might have a left outside linebacker. And you have a right outside linebacker. Now, if we step back again, we're safeties now. There should be nothing that gets past us. No pass, no run, nothing should get past. We're the last man of defense. Offense usually runs their plays in formations called like I formation. That's like when the two running backs are just right behind the quarterback. It kind of looks like if all three of us were stacked up like this behind each other. This is an I formation. This is an offensive formation. But defense, they run theirs like 4-3. Basically, that means the first number is always going to be how many linemen that you have on the line. The second number is going to be your backs. So if it's 4-3, that means you have 4 linemen up front, 3 in the back. The offense's main objective is to score points and to take up as much time as they can in the football game holding the ball. The defense's objective is to make sure that the offense can't move, that there's no passes being made, that basically the offense isn't being able to do anything. Together, they work together as a team, basically prevent the other team from getting in their end zone. That's a basic rundown of how football would usually go, what side is what, and how the game goes about. But really, what football teaches is more than just training your body and being healthy and stuff like that. It teaches you teamwork, perseverance, dedication, camaraderie, discipline, and plus that it does make you healthy. That's just a plus. Like, it teaches them to go out and be active. It teaches them stuff that they really wouldn't learn sitting in a house and, watching football. The lesson that football taught me, taught my boys, is it taught them to be better brothers, sons, and members of the community. Let's finish by running over what we learned today about the basics of American football. 1, football is a sport that uses pigskin, oval-shaped football to pass around. There are 2 teams that are trying to get in each other's end zones. When you're playing football, it consists of 2 different sides, offense and defense. Whether you have the ball or not decides whether you're on offense or defense. And 4, the most important thing of all when it comes to playing football is have fun. Enjoy yourself. Bye.